Guys, this is massive, massive, massive breaking news. We just got the confirmation that the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is going to be guaranteed announced on the crypto summit on Friday. I'm just trying to find the tweet again. This is massive breaking news. I just jumped into a bit of a degen, right? It's a bit of a stupid long position over on Bitcoin. So you can see that 28 minutes ago, according to the Bitcoin historian, they do have a source linked below it. So we'll get into it in just a second. And guys, by the way, if you want to be longing Bitcoin, the links to the exchanges that I prefer are in the description down below. Bitcoin pumping on this news back to 86,000 and $89,600. So if we read the news, you can see that U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says that strategic Bitcoin reserve will be announced at the Trump White House summit, which will be taking place over on Friday, which is in 2 days' time, and we're going to be covering the full thing. And I told you this before, it's probably going to be the most important stream that we've ever done ever on the Moonshow channel. So subscribe to the Moonshow channel if you don't want to miss out on that. But it's going to be massive. There's probably going to be insane amounts of volatility. We know that Sergey Nazarov, the founder of Chainlink, is going to be there. That's why I think Chainlink is also another very good buy. And you need to understand that President Trump, the Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, and probably, I would say, Scott Bessent will all be there. So a lot of decision makers are going to be at this White House crypto summit. And so is Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is attending too. And I think he's going to make a massive case to Trump, saying that, look, you want to reduce your deficit. You know, you came up with this whole plan, right? And we'll go through it in just a second. But he came up with this whole plan to, in fact, I'll go through it later on another video today. So stay tuned for that. But Trump came up with this whole plan to create panic in the market, to reduce the interest that the 10-year government bonds have so that there would be a short-term crash in the market. Well, there would be, it's an inevitable thing that the stock market would drop a little so that you can reduce the 10-year government bonds. And he has to do that because he needs to borrow money by issuing more bonds to pay off the $7 trillion debt the United States has in around first half of this year or next year. So it's all part of a master plan. I'll talk about it more on the Moon Show and on a later CryptoKid vid, but this is the most important thing currently. So let's go to the source. You can see here that the Pavlovic today says Howard Lutnick reveals Trump to unveil Bitcoin reserve at the White House crypto summit. You can see here, the president definitely thinks that there is a Bitcoin strategic reserve requirement. Lutnick told the Pavlovic today. So this is like an exclusive interview. So it's not confirmed by like a Bloomberg or whatever, but if it's true, and I think that there is a very high chance that it is true because Howard Lutnick is known to be a massive Bitcoin bull, then the price of Bitcoin can continue pushing further towards the upside. We're hitting 90K, and price is usually a good representation of whether if news is correct or not. So if you want to long Bitcoin on this news, it could be a very good idea to do so. And the following would be my sort of expectation. And Lutnick also said a reserve for the other cryptocurrencies will be announced again on the crypto summit as well. And we know what happened when Trump just posted about it on Truth Social, right? The prices went sky heavy. So if you want to open a long position, this would be, you know, a small, low risk position that I would be taking. It's not the best risk to reward, but it's still 2-to-1. So it's not terrible. And then we can assess what happens later on. It's just a degen position that I'm in. But if we do get a confirmation from, let's say, Bloomberg about this article, then it could be pretty huge. And as I said on Friday, I think the price of Bitcoin and these cryptocurrencies that include Solana already bouncing from the lows of 130. So Solana, great buy. Cardano, great buy. Back to almost $1 now. I think that Ethereum, like it or not, great buy. Just $1 cost average. And then finally, Chainlink, the one that has not been announced, but I think has the highest potential to be announced, giving it a even higher risk to reward trade. I think Chainlink is probably a very good buy too. So guys and girls, with that said, again, if you want to buy cryptocurrency for the first time, Bybit allows you to do that with Apple Pay, bank transfer, so on. And if you want to trade these cryptocurrencies derivatives, then you can do so over on Coinflare or Weeks. Links are down in the description below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care, guys, and as always, bye-bye.